Right, hello everyone, back out again, down at Camp Bob in Durham. Just come down for the weekends, Friday afternoon. It's what date is it? Friday the 28th. Was down here the other week, just for a quick day. Didn't bring a video on out with us. All my shelter had been ripped by the winds. We had some strong winds, so I took that down and I've started a bit of a frame thing up. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to build a little shelter. Not going to be a huge shelter, it's just going to be something to sit under really. Alright, and possibly sleep in as well, but I'll just pan you round. So this is where the tarp used to come over, and now it's gone. It's over there because it's all got loads of rips in it, but I'll be able to salvage some of it. And I've been putting up a bit of a frame. It's just basically the length of what this is. Alright, it's as high as it's going to go, and probably come down a little bit. This actually might be a bit too high, but it's at head height for walking in. And then this one, back bar, is it shoulder height. Like I say, it's just for sitting in under the rain and that in the winter. I'll be able to get my little wood burner out, get that brought down, and I'll just move a few things around in here. I'm going to fill this hole in here so it's all nice and level. I'm just going to put a slanted roof going down, so it'll be a nice runoff. I've seen some planks of wood because we're not allowed to chop many trees. Well, not allowed to chop any trees down in here at all. So I'm going to utilise bits of wood that I've brought myself and bits and pieces lying around that's down here, like pallets and planks and that we can salvage. I've got a tarp on the way, but I've got some tarps over the back end there which aren't getting used anymore, and I've got that if need be. That might fit actually, because it's only half the length of that, isn't it? Half the width is what I used to use. But anyway, I'm waffling already and I've only just started the video, so I'll bring us back when I'm all set up, because I'm keeping out here in my hammock and I've got War Betty with us, so I'll catch us in a bit. There's another two lads turn up, Jonathan and Tony, and they've both got their fires gun. I've got no gun. So I've been making this Mickey Mouse shelter in case it rains tonight, because something to sit under when I'm at my fire. It's just planks of wood and that. Don't want to be cutting any trees down things. So I've got some decent tarps coming though. This is just the one that's all ripped to bits. It's just a makeshift one for now. So all I've got to do is sort this area out now, get my fire on the go, find out where my dog, oh she's asleep down there, look, curled up on the grass. So I'm going to get my kit all put away because I've got my tools and everything here, get some food on the go, I'm starving. I'll be sitting there the neat, and my nice little lean-to, happy days. Oh, see for a little wonder, eh? I'm going to introduce you to some people. There's War Betty. Betty! Oh, we're going to see some people then. Come on then. Tony here. Got a fire gun.
Aye aye.
I think I'll just tie me fish on your fire. No, I'm going to get my fire gun yet. Oh. Happy days. He's on Crash's old pitch for the night, and he's got his beers. Oh, I like that cool bag light to on.
It's a solid box as well.
Oh, that's sweet as a nut, that.
And you've got a little pouch at the front for
your bits and pieces.
For your, like your sauces and your tea bags.
Alright, where'd you get that from, like?
Asda.
Did you?
Years ago, mind. Years ago.
I was gonna say, I've never seen it like that at Asda.
You get a square block, rectangular ice block that fits in there.
Aye.
And then you put that down, but I don't use that, but it's ideal because You can sit on it up to about 15 clem. Anything after that, you're normally on your ass. But yes, it's
aye, £7 a pound, isn't it?
Ideal.
Yes. Aye.
Many uses.
Aye, cushy. Right, I'll let you get cracking with your food and that, mate.
Thank you, and I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, aye.
Ta-ra.
How we're going to see Jonathan, see what he's up to. So there's just the three of us here tonight. None of the other Camp Bob members are coming this weekend, just myself. And then I've got a few more lads from North East Bushcraft coming on Saturday, tomorrow. So, but I'm just going to do a little bit of grafting that tomorrow, get tied up and things. Hi hi.
Alright.
I'm just saying there, you've all got your fires going and everything, I've got no done.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, just putting the roof on. It's all done, mate. Just put a shelter for in case it rains and what you got, Jim Bean?
Is that how you come? You can smell it?
No, I wouldn't touch that, mate. Nah. So, Jonathan's in a tent to eat.
3-man tent and
3-man tent and bob, eh? Got it in.
squeeze them in.
May I?
Yeah, get them in there.
That's it. Oh. Eh?
Still get two in there, I reckon, mate. Not that the wild ass would want to come with it.
Nah. I've got a 3-man tent, mate. I just use it for myself. I've only used it twice, and that's when
Canvas one.
I've used it twice, once every year I use it for when I've got the blind dog that I look after.
Oh, right.
So, that's it. Right, I can feel that heat off that fire, like, lovely. When I go and get mine sorted, gets me food, because I'm taking out on a bit for my food, and it's now what, 5:30.
Temperature's starting to drop now and all a bit.
It is, isn't it? It's not here, like.
Well, not here, like, not here.
Right, Betty, shall we go and get some food? 'Cause we've got some nice fresh chicken for you, haven't we?
That's 11 kg, man.
Eh?
That's 11 kg.
Just string.
Aye, just cheap rope.
Is it glued on? Or?
Right, hello everybody. I've got me fire on the go. I've got me fish in there. Fish parcel's been in for about 20 minutes now, so it's got about another hour. Possibly not, like, because it'll be cremated. I've got a tramp shelter up. I'm not allowed to cut any trees down in Camp Bob, so I've just salvaged loads of bits of ply, bits of board and things like that. Put my old top up for now, but I'll redo it again when I get me new top. So these two buggers have been fed and watered, and I'm still cooking.
You want to drink that, do you? You'll be off it. You're crazy.
Betty's just scrounging off everybody. There's two chairs down there, you know.
No, champion.
Oh. Right, how about I get me parcel turned over? Right, everybody, I've got me tea there. I've got some rainbow trout, mushy peas because I forgot the proper peas, carrots and tin tatties. Betty's looking like she wants to get stuck into it, look. She's never left my side since I've put her down, so I'm going to give her a little bit of the fish, but obviously make sure there's no bones in. And that can's for me to wash it down. Isn't that right, pet? Yeah. Yes. And we've got the lads here now, sitting having a drink round the fire. And Betty's just trying to maul us there. So we've only got a little small fire, like, it's not too cold when you're next to the fire. But it is getting a bit chilly, lads, isn't it?
It's alright, man.
Oh, that'll be alright. We'll get the fire going later on anyway. So, right, I'm not going to record any more tonight. Just going to sit and chill. I've never really recorded much of the day in anyway, so I'm just going to sit and get me scrum before it gets too cold. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers. Or later on when I've chilled out a bit. Right, hello everybody. Right, it's only 10 o'clock at night. Had a couple of cans, some food. Sitting around the fire having a bit of chat. It's getting a bit cold now and all, like, but everybody seems to be wanting to go into bed, so I'm going to call it a night as well. Get it early night, get up early tomorrow, loads of work to do. So get some stuff sorted, ready for some more people coming tomorrow. Days went quite quick, so never videoed much either, so I'll bring this back tomorrow and we'll see what happens. Alright, see you in a while. Right, good morning everyone. Look at the state of me hat, man. It's all over the place. Let's keep me head warming anyway. Right, it's 10:15 in the morning. I've been awake for a while, like, but I've just been lying in my hammock. It's a little bit nippy. One of the lads that stayed here last night, Jonathan, he's away. Me and Tony are still here. Tony's busy getting himself sorted out, getting some breakfast. I've got a pot of water on the go to make some porridge and a cup of tea. And then I'm going to get myself squared away because it looks like a gypsy's caravan site, a reet tip. Just had a few lads walking by the edge of the woods there, about 3 or 4 lads with loads of shotguns. They didn't get too far away from the edge and then started shooting into the field somewhere, so some lads who'd hunting. So hopefully they didn't come in here and start shooting their shotguns and all that, because there'll be trouble. But in any rate, yeah, it's a bit nippy, but the sun's starting to come through now, so hopefully it'll get warmed up a bit. So I'm going to stop waffling, get myself some breakfast. I'm just going to have my normal, my porridge and a cup of tea, get Betty some food and fresh water, and then get squared away, washed up, and then start trying to do a bit more with this shelter, try to sort it out somehow. But it's going to look like a trampy shelter until I get me proper tarp and that. I'm just using this old one. Right, waffle mode's coming on. Catch us in a bit. Right then, that's me and Tony off for a little wander. Gonna go and check out another little woods down the bottom end, and then we're gonna come back. Tony's gonna do bits and pieces that he needs to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. And I've got some stuff to carry up to the kitchen area as well. Hopefully get that done, or I might wait until loads of the lads turn up and then give us a hand. But we're just gonna go for a wander, have a look at one of the other woods that's in this area. So I'll bring us back in a little bit. Alright. Oh, the sun is on its way. Happy days. Oh, me and Tony and Betty are on the way down to this woods here. Betty's enjoying it. I'm going to take my hat off now because I'm in the sunshine. I'll probably be sweating soon because I've got 2 tops on and a t-shirt. Oh, lush here though, Tony, innit?
Isn't it?
I think over there is where I lost Betty Cam. See where the car went down?
Yes, yeah.
Cross over there, and I think it's into. I'm not sure if I went into that bit. Oh, there's a bigger woods at the back of that wood there. It's about 4 miles altogether there and back, I'd say. But aye, nice.
See, so
But that's the road that we drive up to come to the camp. That takes you up to the village, so you can see this. You can see our woods from the road. But
nice that they're keeping the hedges in as well, isn't it?
yeah. But I want to check that big woods out at the top there. Do a couple of camps up there. See that big one?
Oh yes.
Oh, but we're going in there. Right, welcome to a bomb site. Right, I've been humping some gear up with Tony up the top there. He's just sitting chilling now for a bit. I'm going to do some work on the back of my shelter. Obviously, I'm not allowed to cut any trees down in the woods because it isn't massive, and there's no dead standing anyway, they're all live. So what I'm doing is I'm utilising bits of wood that we've brought down to build stuff with. It looks like a shanty town at the minute, but when I'm finished with it, it'll be alright. You wouldn't notice it. Alright, so I'll take you and show you quickly what I've done. It's a proper botch job compared to my first build I ever made, like, but it's only for to keep the rain off us when I'm sitting next to my fire. Alright, so I'll walk and talk you through it. Any criticisms, bring it on. You know what I mean? It's just a makeshift shelter to get us through the winter, and then be looking at something different anyway. Alright, so let's go. Right, so we put all the framework up, and then I've got these boards, and I've just put them along, and then what I've done is I've wedged some planks of board underneath, and it's given it a really good strength. It's solid as a rock, this now, like, it's not moving anywhere at all, whereas before it was shaking. So it's absolutely solid. Right, these are screwed on, all the boards, and all these cross beams going a long way down over, and these ones are just slid under, and they're solid, they're not moving at all. So I've took the cam net off the back. Obviously this top here is getting taken off. It's just there for last night, just to keep the rain off in case it rained. So this will be coming off in any way, and I'll probably hang this underneath here just to hide away all that wood, because I've got another top coming that will fit the whole of the top of this, I hope. If not, I'll have to buy another one as well. But that's my plan of action. So I've got these posts here that I've brought from home. One of the lads that lives next to us had a shitload of them. Sorry, I just swore there, didn't I? Oh well, never mind. Right, so I've got loads of these posts here that I got off a lad from where I live. He had loads in his garden. I've utilised some of them already, but I'm going to put these just the right length to come down the back here to make some slats going down. And then I've got these thinner bits which I'm going to use to go along over, and then we'll see how we'll get on from there. Alright, so but as you can see, it's a right tip, but it's a work in progress. It's now, actually the time is flying by, it's 20 past 2 in the afternoon. Oh, Tony's got a fire gun. Oh. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more work, and then I'm going to call it a day. I've got people coming down later on anyway, so catch us in a bit. Right then, so I've been busy working on my shelter. I've put like framework all the way around. I haven't got the proper top yet, so I've just had to redo this top just to keep it a bit covered, and I've put some planks on the top just to keep it down a bit. It's been nailed in and tucked in with bits of wood onto there to keep it pushed in. I mean, put my cam net back up just to hide it a bit. I think that big cam net there is definitely going to come off, and that is going to go on my roof, a bit like what I had at Camp Valhalla. But if I can, I'm going to find some bits of tarp to put underneath as well, because I just didn't like the look of this at all. It just looks like a shanty town at the minute. It's horrible. So, but we'll see how it goes. As you can see the framework I've been putting up at the back, obviously because I'm not allowed to use any trees because they're all live. There's no dead standing here whatsoever now. We're actually bringing in what we own firewood at the minute, as well as using all the bits and pieces that's on the floor. Alright, it's not one of them camps where you can just come in and there's loads of dead standing trees and that for you. It's just a small wood. But I've got a little bit of cover here, and anyway, how long it lasts I don't know. I'll probably be done within the next few days, and anyway, and putting a new tarp up on the top. I'll just leave that one in situ where it is, and then see what else I've got to put on the backs. That'll probably just be tarped in any way, probably on the inner side, not the outside. That little basher will come off, that's just staying up there for now, but that'll come away from there, and then I'll build another little side frame there and then cover that in, and I'll probably cover this bit in here and that bit there. And then I was thinking I might get myself some thick heavy duty see-through plastic, enough to fit from that post to that post, and make this into a super shelter. But I'll move my fire to there, make this into like a super shelter for the winter. Well, I say a super shelter, more like a shanty town. But anyway, I'm getting there. Got a few lads turned up. Bet he's sitting waiting for our chicken, aren't you? Yeah. So we've got a few lads getting set up down the bottom there, and Tony's busy doing some little odd jobs over at the kitchen, making some covers for the sink area and that. So like I say, this big top, it'll be come off there, and that'll be going on my roof definitely, and cammed up as much as I can, because that's the way I like it anyway. And then I can always cover it with loads of bracken and all this stuff that's on the floor, the pine needles and all that. Alright, so I haven't really been videoing much, to be quite honest. I've just been plotting around doing bits and pieces. I don't even know if I'm going to put this video out, to be quite honest, but we'll see how it goes when I get home, and which is tomorrow afternoon, tea time-ish. So, but I'll be sitting socialising. There's another 3 lads, like I say, turned up. Alright, Derek Coombe and 2 of his mates. I know one of them, and I'm really sorry, I just forgot his name. But I'll introduce you to them anyway. They can introduce themselves. We'll be sitting under the big shelter the night, because it's a mess here. Like nowadays, I've nearly swore a couple of times a day, like, but I think I'm doing well. I'm not finding myself anymore, by the way. That stopped. It was just a test to see what I could do and what I couldn't do. I had a phone call from St Oswald's Hospice the other day, the young lady that took the cash offers, asking us if I want to go down for a proper tour of the place and get to know a little bit more about that charity work that they do and bits and pieces. So I'm going to be taking that on, and I'm looking at doing some fundraising for them as well, and it'll be bushcraft orientated, or like camping type things, sponsored walks. I don't know yet, I'm just toying with the idea, but I fancy doing something for charity. So hopefully I'll be able to get some help off yous lot with donations and that, but we'll see. That's something in the future, after Christmas definitely, or just before Christmas, I'm not really sure yet. Right, I'm waffling. I'm going to get something to eat. I've had nothing to eat all day since breakfast, so me and Betty are going to have a nice feast tonight. So we'll see you later. Didn't know why I winked there, like. Well, tea time, Betty, yeah. Got Betty's food ready. She's got a tray of chicken, and I've put some pork sausage in, which is one of these pre-cooked ones. So I've got the rest of that. A steak, which no doubt she'll probably have a bit of that. I've got some noodles, beef noodles, and it's a bit of a mixed match, like. And I've got some tatties and carrots left from last night. So, and then I've got a few cans there to wash it down with. I'll probably not drink all them, like. I can't see us drinking them in any way. And then I've got some eggs and some bread there for later on if I get even more hungry, or tomorrow morning I might have some egg sarnies. I've got my porridge in there. I've just put another porridge in my tub, and I've got my tea bags and all that for later, for tomorrow and all. Alright, so Betty's going to get her food now, aren't you, pet? Come here then. Come here then. There you go, look. There you go. Good girl. And then she's got some more dry food and wet food for later and tomorrow. I'm getting a bit tied up in here. It's still a bit of a mess, like. I've got bits and pieces all out, but it's looking a lot better. I've put a bit of a sheeting up on the back there, which makes it look a bit better in any weight. I've got that bit of sheet there, and I've got a couple of bits over next to the range that I'm going to re-salvage, and I've got that top there as well, which is like an old basher. That'll probably fit that gap there. Alright, and I've got a few bits and pieces to put away over there as well, but I'm going to take some bits over to the main shelter, and I'm going to sit and chill over there with the lads when they're finished gnawing the ranges. So happy days. I bet he's getting into our food that much that she's under the chair. You enjoy that, missus? Yeah? You enjoy that? What? Right. Time for us to get what to, yeah. Right, here we are. Under the canopy. The lads are at the ranges there. I'll just zoom in. Playing with the little gats and that, and the rifles. So we're going to be chilling here the night because my place is a tip. And Tony's here still. Me and Tony have been humping loads of wood up, and we're going to burn all that rubbish tonight. So, and the lads are just camping down the bottom there. Betty's disappeared over to her bed, which I'm very surprised at, which has had a feed. She's looking over like. See if we can focus in on her. Where is she? Oh, that's always gone dead shaky when I focus in. Lost that now. Oh, I've lost her. Never mind. Right, let's get the focus back. Oh, the wrong way. Anyway, she's over there in her bed, chilling. Oh. And that's what I'm doing now. In my t-shirt, because I'm underneath this shelter, the parachute thing, and I'm boiling now with this fire. So happy days, I was cold before, but I'm sure I'll get colder later on. For tea tonight, I've got a half a cooked sausage, steak, noodles, and some leftover carrots and tatties. So I'll get them on in about an hour. Have them. I think I've got some seasoning for my steak as well. So I'll get that done and dusted. I'll probably only season half of it because Betty will end up eating half. So anyway, bring us back in a bit. Right everybody, it's tea time stroke supper time because it's 7 o'clock at night. So me and Tony have got what's going on the big social fire. I've got a steak, I've got some noodles, excuse me, I've got something in my throat there, some noodles, and I've got some potatoes and carrots left over from last night. I think I've already mentioned this, like, and I've got a bit of sausage there as well, but I've been sharing it with a Ben. So I like eating a cold, and so is Betty, didn't you, darling? And Tony can tell you what he's got.
I've got sliced potatoes in some. I left the chorizo fat in from my sausages, so there'll be chorizo flavoured fried potatoes. And I've got a small lamb joint wrapped in foil, some rosemary, garlic, and I've got a red currant jus to go with it, which is like a thin gravy.
So me and Tony are going to be swapping meals later on.
And living like kings. I'm going to have pot noodle.
Oh, I forgot to bring me. Oh, have I got them with us? Oh, I think I forgot to bring me spices over.
Oh yeah.
I have, I forgot to bring me bloody sauces over. Oh well then, never mind. But anyway, nice steak there. Bet you'll get some of that as well. Oh, the fire's raging like it's hot. I think I put too much water in there. They're boiling already, them tatties and carrots. Oh yeah. We're going to have something to eat, Betty, aren't we, boy? Oh my boy, oh my darling, yeah. Your dad's only had 2 cans. That's me limit. I've got another 3 there, like, but you know. Aye, so Derek and that's way down there. I might can see that fire in the distance. They went down to cook down there because they didn't want to carry all the stuff up, which is understandable. I've only got a gun out of there, so. But yeah. Right, I'll bring us back when all the food's up and running. Catch us in a bit. Right, well, my tea's done it. Betty's had hers. So I've got me steak there. It's a little bit char grilled on that side, and me tatties and carrots and me noodles. Bit of a combination, but I'm not bothered. It's hot, it's food, and it's gonna do me neck. So that's mine all done and dusted. I bet he's going to sit and enjoy me watching it, watching me eating it, aren't you, pet? And Tony's is nearly done there. I'll bring us back later on. Alright, bye. Well, I've at my scran. No, I'm going to help Tony eat his. Bet he looks like she's going to help him, Ronald, isn't you, pet? That looks nice, that like.
I think it'll finish off nicely in that sizzle pan, actually.
Yeah, I think it'll be better off in there,
yeah.
Like, aye. But it's looking good, though.
Yeah.
Aye. Look at your tallies. Oh, aye. Oh, look at them, man.
A little bit of the old chorizo fat in them, and it's coloured them up nicely,
perfect, isn't it?
A little bit of salt and pepper on them.
Aye.
They should crisp up quite nicely.
Well, if you need to go and do anything at work, camp where you're sleeping, mate, I'll look after your food for you.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah, alright then, bud. Whatever.
Right. I'm going to go to the toilet, so I need a wee.
I want like a little sporran pouch for my kilt. I've got a working kilt. Like a khaki one that I've just bought.
Well, it's past my bedtime, like. It's 11:05, like. These lads have been making me do the wrong thing, staying up late drinking. Oh, but we're enjoying ourselves, aren't we, boys? We are. Happy days. Betty's enjoying herself. And yeah, you enjoying yourself, darling? Yes. So, just met this lad today, like, he's does a lot of leather work, so he's going to be getting his stuff up on North East Bushcraft.
Oh, lovely.
So we're going to have a look.
That's nice.
Can I just put that on there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's one of the things he makes there. I don't know if it will make it out with the like oh, there's aye.
Yeah,
so, happy days, man.
Yeah. Mould it. That's just cartridge, if I put my cartridges in, I'll hand stitched. I've got a definitely fella. He's Wilkinson sword, so I'm maybe his dagger sheath. And that's just process of making bag. See.
That's nice. I
Some
like
nice
that.
stuff
That's
in
nice,
that. And how you got a site where you're going on, you can buy your gear?
At the tools, Newcastle.
Alright. Nice, some nice stuff in there. Oh. Fire's going well, like, it's nice and warm next to the fire, but I'll tell you what, as soon as you walk away from it, you feel the cold.
Hand stitched, hand.
I like them, yeah. Don't feel like the old Swiss Army.
But he's getting pampered, look. Yeah.
I've left it in the bottom.
Right, this is going to be it for the night.
Oh, you stamp it as
So,
well.
oh, that's bright, that. Right, I'll just catch you in the morning. She's going to sit and finish off my can now, that, and be calling it a day.
Oh, that's sinew, isn't it?
It's been a canny day, so shanty town's looking canny that I've been building. So we'll have a proper look at that in the morning when it's lighter, and see how it's looking. And I'll catch you later.
Right, yeah.
Cheers.
The car just fits in.
Well, it's been a canny night. Back at my hammock area now. It's not as cold. Let's turn that light off. It's not as cold as what it was last night. Like, well, it doesn't feel like it. So I'm just gonna sit here. Betty's in our bed. I'll snug as a bug with our our sleeping bag over her. Now she's got her coat on as well. I just want to make sure she's nice and warm. And I'm having some of this, look. It's called Valhalla. Alright. And the reason why I got this is because the last time I was in Lapland, my camp was called Valhalla, and it's a bit like aniseed type drink. It's quite nice, so I'm just going to have this as a little night nap. What do you call it? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. A night nap. Night nap. What is it? Night nap? No. Whatever it is, anyway. Just having a little sip. Yeah, it's been a canny night. A few more lads from North East Bushcraft tipped up the day, so we've been sitting just chilling with them, having a good chat about all sorts. One of the lads is a leather maker. There's loads of leather products like knife sheaths and belts and pouches and bags and all sorts, like, and his work looks kinda good now, so I'll try and get his name and get it put up on here. But he's not a big maker or out like that, but he looks like he's really talented. Some of his stuff he's been shown with the night. Back home tomorrow, I think I'll be leaving for about 1 o'clock at the very latest tomorrow. Bit more work, get a bit more tying up done and things, and just square everything away, make sure everything's nice and tidy, so by the next lot that come down. What else? That's it really, but I've really enjoyed myself being away. I'll probably pop down for another day during the week before I go down to Lancashire, where we're going for the charity place. Not a charity place, it's like a place our lads went and bought with his army pension. So that'll be another video in any way. Yeah, so that's it really. So I think I'm just going to call it a day. It's now, what time is it? Let's have a look at the watch. Later than last night, it's 12:25. Alright, so I'm going to get my head down and I'll see you in the morning. Alright, see you later. Right, morning everybody. Right, it's about 8:10. It's a little bit chilly again this morning, like. Definitely a change in the weather, but that's what we buy our gear for. Cat's looking a bit better this morning. I had a cracking night last night, like. Another 3 lads from the North East Bushcraft come. A couple of them are subscribers as well, so that's even better. Had a good bit of banter around the fire. I think it was 20:12 last night when we give up from the fire, like, and I'll decide to call it a night. I only have 2 or 3 cans when I'm away. I had about 4 or 5 cans last night. I really pushed the boat out, like. But yeah, it was a nice sociable night, nice relaxed night. Just piling wood on the fire, cooked a bit of food. Well, obviously you'll see that in the video. The lads cooked their food down on their own little fires that they had down in their pitches, like. So basically the day is get tidied up. I've got a few bits and pieces that Derek Combe is one of the lads. How Derek mate. Good night last night, lad. He's brought some bits of pallets and that up as well for her, so I'm going to hump them up the other day. Apparently some good little Euro pallets, so I'll probably be scrounging a few of them from my own pitch. Possibly make something with. So I'm not going to get a fire on because I want to get tied up, so I'll get my gas burners out and I'll get some porridge on the go, or some eggs. Actually, I'm going to have some egg sandwiches and a nice big cup of tea. Alright, so I'll bring this back later on. because I feel like I'm going into waffle mode again. I'm just trying to be quiet because Tony's still in bed and he's not too far away from me as well. So catch us in a bit. Right, I've just got a couple of gas burners on the go. This gas burner stays shower all the time, and this is the one I have packed my burger all the time. I've just got a couple of eggs on the go, and I've got a big pan of water because I'm going to have some porridge as well, and a couple of cuppers, and then the rest of the water is going to get used to re-wash all my dishes from last night because I didn't have the right washing facilities over the end, and I forgot to do me grill thing that I had me steak on. So, and then I've got another couple of slices of bread, another couple of eggs in there, and that should be me set for the day. And then it's just a case of packing all that up, tidying this up, and that's it really. So Betty's had her food. She's had 2 packets of dry wet food and some dry food. She's left a tiny little bit, and she's went straight back to her pit. And then I'll be boiling some more water later on. I'll be getting a good wash because I'm stinking. Alright, so he's on now what egg sandwiches look like and cups of tea. So I'll just bring his back later on when I'm ready to start recording again. Alright, catch us in a bit. Right, me and Betty are waiting to see the 3 lads doing the bottom here. See how they're getting on. There was a couple of them wobbling around last night like. So I'm going to see how they're feeling this morning. So never chat with them. Yeah, that's set up there, look. Got a little fire's gone in that. Getting that cooking done. Morning chaps. Don't swear, you are on camera. Any sore heads this morning, boys? There's a couple of years wobbling last night, like. Well, one in particular, can he wobbly last night? Derek, you're like that. Nowadays I was going to hire fire on this morning. I thought nowadays I can't be bothered. I just got my gas stove out. I just had a nice little banjo off and I have another one later, like. When it gets really cold I'll have a fire, like. So nice to sit around them at the night time, like. So what's set up? So you got the all DDs?
DDs, yeah.
Aye. Happy days. Pay more for the camo stuff though, didn't you?
Not sure. I don't think it's much more.
Oh, do you have a mattress underneath yours?
Yeah.
Do you not find it slips?
It did, aye.
Aye. I tried it the first time, like, and I was like, oh, nah. I'm not doing that again, like.
Smaller one, the one.
Aye.
The body shaped one.
So we've got mushroom and egg sandwich, have we? Oh, and black pudding and all. Oh, hey, you spoilt this bugger. I'm gonna have another egg sandwich and a bun, Joe. What you got up there, like? Are you having a big massive breakfast and all, like? You had yours? Yeah, aye, why not? Was that cool box full of drink last night, was it?
It was.
I bet it's empty now, is it? Oh, these are a few lads from the North East Bushcraft that's come down to Camp Bob to stay last night, and there's a couple of them are subscribers to this channel as well. So got Derek there, and sorry, forgot your name.
Gordy.
Eh?
Gordy.
Gordy and
John.
Good night last night though, lads, wasn't it? Cracking. Can I remember going to bed? It's about 12:20. Aye, when we left up the top, aye. Late night. Right, I'm going to leave it for now and I'll catch you later. Right, this is me and Betty all ready to go, aren't we, Betty? Are we ready to go home? Are we go home? Yeah. Gonna go and see your mum and Mitzi, aren't we? Right, so that's me all sorted. Everything tied up and put away. It looks messy, but it's not. It's a tidy mess. It's a work in progress. I've got a bag there full of rubbish off this weekend. We've burnt loads of stuff. I'm taking these pans home because I don't use them really unless I use them for Betty. so I'm going to take them home and I'll be using them there. Now we're going to have a walk. I'd really like to say a big thank you to Tony this weekend. He's done loads of work down here at Camp Bob, and he's not even a member. He's done all sorts, from tidying the toilets up, the kitchen, raking through the fire, cleaning up, sorting all the ash out, mixing it in with the stuff that we put down the toilets. All sorts he's done. So there's the man there. So Tony, I'd just like to say thank you very much, mate, for your hard graft you've done this weekend. You're not even a member. You know what I mean? So thank you very much.
Bud.
That's it.
You know, give a little bit, take a little bit.
Yeah, that's
really
it.
Enjoyed it. You know, I get on with my own little jobs and I'm in my little zone and I can get away and off I do. You know, not many people are going to start taking the nails out of all the
ash.
Fire pit. There we go. But it's a job done and it's all done now.
We've still got to put a little bit of water on just to put it out, but it's absolutely tidy as out. So thank you very much. But that's another cracking weekend. I just turned my camera around. I've got my hands full, so I should have took my hands first. Right, so that's it. Another one done. Next video I'll be making will be next week when me and Tony are going down to the retreat. We'll lad that's purchased some land with all his army pension. So we're going down to give him a hand, get it set up for a charity. It's for ex-servicemen and serving members to go down that's got any like disabilities or suffering, just needs somewhere to go. So keep an eye out for that one, and I'll be putting up a post for donations as well. If anybody would like to donate, that'd be fantastic. But that'll be on my next video, so catch you soon. Cheers.
Champion.